BBN Jack Frost, what's up, party people? Alright, so yeah. Basically, I got an update for the whole situation that people keep talking about regarding Tekashi 6ix9ine and the Showtime docuseries. Alright, so first I go back to what I've spoken about it so far because I just want you to be clear on what I previously said. Basically, what I said is that it was being reported that Showtime was doing a docuseries based on an article that was written by somebody from Rolling Stones magazine. This is what I said. So come to find out, for everybody that don't know, I'm gonna assume not anybody knows this. Tekashi 6ix9ine, as far as I've been informed, him and his team has absolutely nothing to do with that docuseries currently. They are working on something, I think, for Netflix or something like that. But regarding this particular docuseries that Showtime is trying to do, Tekashi 6ix9ine and his people have nothing to do with it. They have zero to do with it. I'm guessing, I don't know, maybe Showtime could actually reach out. But what this docuseries is going to be based on, or what it's going to have to do with, is going to be there is... Shout out to Vic Star. Appreciate you, Vic Star. She said tequila time. Love y'all. What it's going to be based on is there's somebody that has Tekashi video footage of him performing in Europe. Somebody has video footage of Tekashi 6ix9ine performing in Europe. So apparently what they're going to be doing is they're going to be taking this video footage of Tekashi 6ix9ine performing in Europe, and they're going to be using the, I guess, they're going to be using, hold on. And they're going to be using the article that the guy from Rolling Stones wrote. The guy in Rolling Stones, he wrote an article about Tekashi 6ix9ine. The name of the article is The Rise and Fall of an Internet Supervillain or a Hip-Hop Supervillain or something like that. And 9 times out of 10, he wrote that article. 9 times out of 10, what's up, everybody? 9 times out of 10, he wrote that article after I had the Snow Billy interview. And if y'all could go back and check the Snow Billy interview, the name of the Snow Billy interview was actually The Rise and Fall of Tekashi 6ix9ine. So they might be doing Showtime might be making a whole documentary based around somebody who plagiarized me. So shout out to that. God dang it, yo. The reach is long. I don't know, I might be wrong. He might have made his article before I made mine. The reach is long. That's a possibility though. But wait, hold on. Huh. Really? The reach is long though, so that might be what it is. But I've just gotten confirmation from somebody that works with Tekashi 6ix9ine. Yep, I'm saying it just like that. That Tekashi 6ix9ine has absolutely, him and his team, has absolutely nothing to do with whatever the fuck is going on with Showtime. Shout out to Showtime though. I don't got no beef with them. You know how I give it up. Shout out to Showtime. So that's basically what's going on with that. I want to get on here and let y'all know, because there's a lot of people thinking that Tekashi is getting paid from the Showtime thing. He's not, but he does have a lot of. There's a lot of deals in the works for him. I don't know if I should talk about it just yet. I might let it marinate. But Tekashi 6ix9ine does have quite a few deals in the works for him. I keep trying to tell people, everybody that thought that he was gonna get out and then all of a sudden he wasn't gonna be able to work no more, well, that shit is fake. 6ix9ine has nothing to do with the documentary, the docuseries that's gonna be on Showtime. He has nothing to do with it. Zero to do with the docuseries that's going on Showtime. Zero to do with it. They are working on the docuseries, I believe, that has something to do with Netflix. They might be working with a Netflix docuseries, but as far as Showtime go, they have nothing to do with that. I mean, you can make docuseries on. It's a documentary. You can do a documentary about somebody and don't gotta pay them. It's a fucking documentary. You think when they do a documentary on the president, they paying the president? It's a damn documentary. You might be thinking about it's a documentary. You documented something. You don't gotta pay the person that you documenting. You think they be fucking paying these aborigines, these tribes? They might be giving them beads or something, but you think they really be paying these tribes? Yeah, that's not how that works, man. That's just, I'm not gonna say Showtime is chasing, but that just goes to show you just how much money this guy can make. They probably bought the rights. Showtime most likely bought the rights. Let me tell you what happened. Most likely Showtime bought the rights to some video footage from his tours over in Europe, right? They bought the footage from somebody, and now this is how they're gonna use the footage in the docuseries because they know people are gonna watch it. That's a whole fact. Let me tell you what happened. Yeah. So I just want to let everybody know he don't got nothing to do with that docuseries that's coming out on Showtime. That's all. He don't have nothing to do with that. They do got a couple of other things in the works. Netflix don't do interviews. How? Who on Netflix does interviews, man? Who said that stupid shit? Yo, this dude think Netflix does interviews. You see him? Anybody ever seen Netflix do an interview? I mean, they might. Could you enlighten me? They might. Netflix might actually do interviews. Everybody trying to get a bag from 6ix9ine. That's a whole fact. Okay. So you think Letterman is gonna interview 6ix9ine? Hold on. You think David Letterman? You think David Letterman is gonna? All right, I guess so, man. I don't know what to tell you. What up, James Belcher? No, I think he actually does have a show on Netflix, but the dude that said that, I don't think he knows how that stuff works. So, you talking about job interviews? Hold on one second. I think they're just trying to say they're getting an interview because they're trying to, I don't know. It's probably some kind of jab at me. But I don't think I'm getting a Tekashi 6ix9ine interview. If I get it, I get it. If I don't, it's life, man. What the hell?
Give me like 10, 15 minutes. Come on,
I got other shit I'm focusing on doing. If it happens, it happens. If it don't happen, it don't happen. Either which way, I'm not worried or concerned. Um, no, I'm gonna tell you what's happening. All right. To say everybody is doing anything in order to make money off of somebody isn't fair, because it's some of our jobs to report news in the media, right? So since it's some of our jobs to report news in the media, we are supposed to be speaking about it. That's a fact. All right. But when you got individuals that they don't do something, they go all the way out of the scope of what their job actually is, and then they are then trying to make something in order to have something going, you can say that. When you got an individual who's just making shit up as they go along, then you could also say that. But if you got somebody who's actually reporting the news, or you got somebody who's actually, it falls inside of the scope of what they're doing, then they're not clout chasing. They're not trying to make money off of 6ix9ine. They're just doing their job. Feel me? Make sense? Nah, no reason to apologize. You said something and it was a good talking point, so we talked about it. Like, quite honestly, I understand why there's a lot of people that think that all YouTubers do is try to make money off of 6ix9ine. Because if you watch the majority of the videos that's on YouTube, what's up, my brother? I get 3 chicken? No guac. I gotta agree with it, because if you watch the majority of videos on YouTube, there are a lot of people who they're just, the shit they talking about has nothing to do with reality. You have a whole set of YouTubers, a whole entire set, like, yo, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. You got a whole entire set of YouTubers that they don't make videos. What they do is they see what I do, and they just make videos to say that I'm wrong. So what are you gonna do? Their whole entire catalog is based off of criticizing me. So, what are you gonna do? It's gonna take them a minute to make my shit, so I walk in the store. Yes, their whole entire catalog is based off of trying to criticize me. So you gotta understand, they got people that do a lot of weirdo shit. Yes, there are people that started 6ix9ine YouTube channels. You got people that started YouTube channels just because of Snow Billy. What up, Gotti? You got people that started YouTube channels just off of Snow Billy. And they got mad because the YouTube channel got taken down and trying to blame me. Common Sense says, I don't see what Frost does is making money off of him, because he puts a lot of work into this unbiasedly. He deserves it, but others just looking for that quick check, that quick buck, feeding people BS. Well, I'm going to tell you what people do, right? I'm going to explain to you exactly what people do. I'm going to tell you what people do right now. People will be doing some bullshit that don't make sense, right? You'll come to them and be like, yo, you probably shouldn't do that. That's not a great idea. They'll keep doing it, right? And then after it's evident that it's not a great idea and they actually fucked up, then they're going to be mad at you. I'm telling you what happens. You're going to be like, yo, you probably shouldn't do that. And they're going to keep doing it because they're like, this mofo don't know what they talking about. And then while they still doing whatever the hell that they doing, and then it turns out what they did wasn't a good idea, then they're going to get mad at you. They're going to be ready to curse you out, your type of BS N-words. I'm trying to tell you. No. I thought that was a good talking point, Jenny Lozano. I'm not even thinking about that no more. I thought that was a good talking point. But I'm just saying, people are weirdos, yo. Look, man, I just try to do my job. That's it. I'm not trying to do more than what my job is. I'm just trying to do what my job is. That's it. I didn't take anything that anybody said today as shade except for dude that was like, Netflix is gonna do an interview. No, the fuck doesn't. What does now? If you would have said Letterman might do an interview, okay, but Netflix? The fuck is you talking about? Yo, this is fucking incredible marketing. This is incredible marketing. I want to show y'all, but I'm not going to show y'all. But this is incredible marketing. I'm about to show you something, but this is why people go to school for marketing. And if it wasn't for the fact that I went to school for marketing, this thing that I'm looking at right now that I'm not going to show y'all, I'd be not showing y'all a lot of stuff. This thing that I'm looking at right now that I'm not going to show y'all, I wouldn't even have saw it. Look, this is like I keep trying to tell you. These dudes keep trying to chase disrespecting me. That's not the way to go, but they don't see it yet. They're not going to see it. They can't stop disrespecting me. You want to know why? Because their fans aren't there for anything that they do. Their fans are literally only there because they talk negative about me. So that means that Homeboy is never going to be able to have anything. Some of these guys is never going to be able to have channels of any substance. Shout out to them. Anyway, so yeah, 6ix9ine is probably, I've been told 6ix9ine doesn't have anything to do with this Showtime shit. The Showtime shit, they went and bought some, Showtime went and bought some, hold on, train. Showtime bought some footage of Tekashi 6ix9ine performing in Europe. Now they're gonna take that footage, and they're also gonna take that footage, and they're also gonna take an article that was written or some shit, and that's what they're gonna use to make the docuseries. But I think it's funny because the name of the guy's article is "The Rise and Fall of a Hip Hop Supervillain," and I had my interview with appreciate you. My interview with Snow Billy was called "The Rise and Fall of Tekashi 6ix9ine." So they're literally if they might be making something on Showtime, which is basically plagiarizing. Somebody plagiarizing a title that I made, or I guess inspired by a title that I made for something. So, it is what it is. This motherfucker turned dead in front of me on purpose. Niggas is weirdos. And then he turned and went right up the block. Like, he really ain't even have to turn in front of me. Niggas is weirdos. You see what I'm saying? People just troll me all day. This shit is retarded. And I gotta have a good spirit about this shit. Thank you. And I gotta have a good spirit about this shit, because niggas is weirdos. That shit this nigga is. The nigga had the cart. The nigga was all the way over there. He crossed all the way in front of me. Niggas is weirdos. Niggas is weirdos, man. I don't know what to tell you. Niggas be doing weird shit. Why did he have to push his cart dead in front of me? That made no sense. I don't know, man. You just gotta laugh at shit. That's it. When you get upset, like, I keep trying to tell people, man, I take shit with a grain of salt, man. I'm fine. Don't worry about me. God got me. Don't worry about me. God got me. Okay? This is funny, yo. I could talk about whatever I want to talk about. You're going to get hit with your fucking bags. So hold on. So motherfuckers could talk about me all day, but I can't talk about them talking about me. Get the fuck up out of here. You see how they do you? That be the same old foes that want to throw rocks and hide their hands. Motherfuckers could talk about me all day, but I can't talk about them. I can't say nothing about they bullshit, but niggas could attack me all day. Get the fuck up out of here. Niggas is weirdos. I'm not the toughest guy in the world, but I'm telling you, right? I'm not the toughest guy in the world. I'm an average dude. But I'm telling you, I know I be going past people that like don't fuck with me and shit. Probably be over there on these other niggas' channels talking crazy. And then they see me in real life and they have second fucking thoughts. Like, you know what? maybe this ain't that important to me no more. Maybe I'm only gonna talk about this shit online. I'm not gonna bring this shit to the real world. Motherfuckers is crazy. And yeah, I like telling people about when I get trolled. So what? Anyway, I just want to tell y'all what was going on. I'm gonna say it one more time. Tekashi and his team has nothing to do with whatever the fuck Showtime is doing. Shout out to Showtime though. I ain't trying to knock them. It's food. Copy. That's crazy. I'm gonna tell y'all what's crazy. I didn't see somebody's comment, so they like, oh man, you're ignoring me, I'm leaving. You know, there's 153 people in here. Just because I don't comment back to you every single time, like, what's going on over here? There's 153 people in here right now. 155. You really upset that I didn't reach? You know how often people like Dice TV be in here and he be talking? And I'm just saying, you know how often sometimes Dice TV be in here, he be having whole entire conversations, and I probably see him until after he said like his 10 or 11th comment. It's okay though. Showtime is supposed to be coming out with a docuseries about Tekashi 6ix9ine. Tekashi 6ix9ine and his people have nothing to do with the shit. I just want to let people know. They don't got nothing to do with it. Send you a contact? I got you. You got my IG. You already know. Everybody know what my IG is. Hit me up on IG. I only came here to get coconut water. That's it. But no, they not. They don't have a check for him. That's the point. But his people ain't with it. Like they don't have nothing to do with it. It's a documentary. You do not have to pay. You think R. Kelly got paid for that documentary they did on him? They did a docuseries on R. Kelly. You think R. Kelly got paid for that? Yo, R. Kelly, we about to go tell everybody about how you allegedly had sex with all of these minors and held these women captive. yo, you good with that? What the fuck, yo? It's a documentary, man. That's not how it works. I don't have no ice cream in the crib. I know I shouldn't probably be eating ice. And these cookies right here is looking good. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm trying to show y'all what they are. These M&M jump offs right here is looking good though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I came here to get one thing. You know what? This is gonna be the day that I come to the store to get one thing and get that one thing. This is gonna be that day. Okay, first of all, there is a law where you can't use somebody's name just flagrantly. That's one. But two, it's a documentary. Like, what do you want? You know, a documentary basically falls under the same guidelines as news. You understand what I'm saying? So if they're displaying documentation of an individual, documented information about an individual, there's nothing wrong with that. You feel me? Ah, shit. You closing? She closing? Everybody closing. God dang it. Nah, that's not closing. I don't know what that is. I'm in the store. I just came to get some freaking. It's a documentary. Like it falls under the same. It falls under the same. It falls under the same shit like. Just media shit. You feel me? So it falls under like the same shit like it's regular media. So they can't stop you. That's like they gonna also pull up at ABC and say, "Yo, ABC, you can't talk about Trump no more." Like that's not gonna happen. You feel me? I'm in the Bronx. What do you think? If your last name wasn't Aguilera, I'd be thinking something. Anyway, yo, look, I'ma holler at y'all later. I'm gonna go. I'ma holler at y'all later. I love y'all. Everybody enjoy y'all day. We also gonna try to. I might drop some just regular videos. I just went live with this because I was out. So I'ma holler at y'all later. I love y'all. Yeah, there's gonna be a Tonight Show tonight. We should be on time. We probably are not gonna be on time. But I love y'all. Everybody enjoy y'all day. Positive thoughts cause for positive things to happen. Let's get it.